This Ricardo Zonez.
Sayboy the Dumb.
And this is my hood to your hood.
Check this. Coming at you live and direct, live and lit, another episode from my hood to your hood. Sayboy the Dumb, Ricardo Zonez. Alright, right now, my hood to your hood, we got a special guest in here today. My nigga BankBoi.
And it feels good to be here, fellas. It
Yes,
feels
sir.
good to be here around y'all legends. You know what I'm saying? Can I have me a little seat right here or something, man, to join y'all guys, man? What we talking about today, fellas?
So today,
First of all, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be a guest on here, man, and speak some knowledge, man.
Right.
That what we all trying to deliver, for our kind of, what we talking about today, though? Say, what we talking about?
well, today we're gonna be talking about why black on black crime is an issue and why we can't get it together and if we can get it together.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to get it together, but
Or just black on black, hating on one another or whatever, just why are we such our enemy?
Okay. And look, for one thing, and this is not no racial conversation, first of all, word. It's not no racial conversation. This is just, facts from, my kind, I'm saying my people, you know what I mean? My people, our people, or whatever. But for one thing though, like Ricardo Zonez said, let me get on that right there first. He said that we ain't gonna never get it together, right? Now, in reality, we feel that. We feel that now because ain't nothing changed in so damn long. But
Right.
guess what though? That's the mentality they got stuck in our heads though. That's the mentality they got stuck. They got it stuck in our head that we ain't gonna be able to get along. They don't want us to get along. You know what I'm talking about? Remember back in the days, man, and the slavery days, them folks used to have our kind fighting each other for entertainment.
Right.
I don't know if y'all really been on that,
Yeah.
been on that subject or did that history on that right though, but I really have did a lot of history though, but it's hard though, to keep the podcast going and keep the subject going. It's hard because we already programmed to do that. Now you can have three brothers, man, that come out and together, right? Like us three. You can take us three and we'll go around right now, man, and talk to some of the legits out here that's doing wrong.
Right.
And they'll look at you and laugh. They'll look at us and laugh.
Yeah.
Or they'll call you a pussy. They'll call you a punk. It's like black people based on being tough.
Yeah. I get that.
It's like we was taught to just be tough, but you can be tough and be smart at the same time, though, man.
Right.
Like for real,
like we
you can be tough, but be smart at the same
That's right,
time,
that's right.
man. And a lot of people think that committing a crime is fucking tough.
nah, that's crazy shit right there.
Beating somebody's ass is tough. That's what they think. See, it's programmed like that.
Gotta go and get it, nigga. Gotta go and get it how it come. Hey, came from the damn gutter, motherfucker. Yeah, raised up from the slums. Y'all niggas don't understand, nigga. Gotta go and get that ball. Yeah, gotta come back tall. Other niggas, they just small. Do the thing for the gutter, nigga. Yeah, I do the thing for the gutter bitches and them gutter niggas with them gutter switches. Hell yeah, motherfucking with you. Yeah, we getting it in from the packs, nigga. Hell yeah, with them stacks, nigga. Coming in with the truck load. Hell yeah, we got bus load. Y'all niggas wanna get it in, we come and get it in. Yeah, we got it. Got them shits for the low. Green or the blow. Y'all niggas wanna come in, nigga, go ahead and get served. Tall niggas like lurch. Pussy niggas getting murdered.
On a serious note, y'all. Back on a serious note. Basically, what we were saying though before that commercial break just then, a lot the world, our kind is programmed, and we can't help where we come from. We can't help what we know. We can't help the environment we grow around. All we do is adapt to the shit. You know what I mean? We just adapt to it, so we catch on to what we see and what we know. But see, it's up to us to change it, but we got to get a lot of people that on our same page that like, get out of this mentality, get out of this selfish and jealous mentality, man. Get out of this. If this brother make it right here, and this brother here get this brother another $100, that brother they gonna get this person here $50, that person they gonna get that 50, 25 out of that 50 right there. And guess what? At the end of the day, everybody what? Eat. Everybody eat. So we do that thing. If we do that over and over and over and over, man, won't nobody have
There's
no
certain people want
peace
to get
in
that
the
shit for themselves.
them the greedy kind. Sometimes you gotta separate yourself from them kind though. You gotta separate yourself from people that's like that.
So let me ask you this then, since we got people that's like that, and there's gonna be people that's like that. The only way to move forward, right? So I feel like this. Should we separate ourselves from the people that's like that to move forward? The ones that just ain't, the ones that's just not gonna get it together. Like they just ain't gonna do right.
I wanna ask you something, say.
You can't help everybody.
That's a damn good. You definitely can. You definitely can. And look, and another thing too though, if a person don't wanna help themselves, man, what can you do? What you think you can do?
Right.
But it gotta start with us though, first though. We can't blame nobody for how we act. We gotta blame our damn self.
What if it's like a systematic seed? And what I mean by that is, what if this shit been so implanted in us for years and years to the point where we don't even understand?
It has been, Faye. I mean, you know, look, the world keeps secrets from different countries, different people, different everything, you know. And like the elites, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
They real.
They
They really real, you know what I'm saying? And there's no way me or you can take over this world. That's out of the question. That's over with. Never, ain't no way. It's not possible.
We can't.
It's not possible. I'm talking about one person.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Can't no one person take over no one. I don't give a fuck what you got going on, who you know.
Right.
They don't take but one motherfucker and you like to snap their damn finger and you out of here. But this is real talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is real talk. And I ain't gonna get too deep in that conversation because I ain't want nobody to come and look at me.
But you're right though.
But back to our kind though, man. You know, like we gotta do better as far as how we doing, man, and stop thinking of that thug. They misunderstood Tupac when he talk about thug life.
Right.
The hate you give is what he meant by thug. You know what I'm saying? The hate you give,
right,
is what brings that life. If I give you hate, that's good. What ain't gonna be nothing but negative vibes and all in the rain.
So you said all the fight and stuff, but somebody bring you the drama or whatever, what you supposed to do?
As a man though, you talking about like as a man perspective, not a jealousy trait now, but a man physical perspective.
You mind your
I mind my
business.
business. If you
mind your business, a motherfucker calm down, start with you off.
Right.
Look, I've dodged fights that I regret dodging. On some real talk, on a man perspective, because I done let things go that I knew I could have just did this right here, man, but I thought about it, I'm like, well damn, his words ain't hurting me.
Right.
I'm not supposed to let his words hurt me. If it ain't physical or you coming towards me, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying, something like that, I ain't got no reason to put my hand on you. You can sit here and tell me you'll kill me all day long, or you do this to me all day long. But if you don't touch me and all this and that right up, bro, I can hush mouth all day long.
Yeah, I don't care about
You ain't fucking with me. You ain't punch me in my motherfucking face or none of that right there. Hey, you ain't stuck my toe. All you doing is talking. You talking about what you gonna do to me. You talking about what you can do to me. You talking about what you'll do. Blase. Okay, but I'm still sitting right here. I ain't hurting, I ain't bleeding, I ain't scratching. I'm living. I'm alright. So why should I need to? You know, why should I take it to another advance? Why I be like, listen, bro. I start off. I came at you the wrong way up, some shit like that right there, whatever. Man, look, my bad, you know. But you never know that what people going through though these days though. And that's one thing about black people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing about it. We'll let one thing spoil our whole day.
Right.
We'll let I done bumped into white folks, not a racial slur. I done bumped into white folks, man, that were mad at their wives, right? But that motherfucker come to damn work, man, just a happy little motherfucker because what he got going on at home ain't got nothing to do with the other people around.
Right,
And that's what we'll do. We'll get mad at our damn wife, old lady that damn night and go to work. Man,
Bring it
get
to
the
work.
fuck out my damn face.
Yeah, bring it to work.
Get out of my damn
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
I ain't want to talk, man. Nah,
Yeah.
But sometimes the white people get no rest, shit.
Right.
They'll be mad at their wife and then come to work and shoot that bitch up.
But those people who got showing up inner demons and other problems going on, you know what I'm saying? Like those are people that just that needed help a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Somebody do something like that needed help a long time ago, and it's just something you can't do about it. You know what I mean? That's the way I see things, man. You know what I mean? I just lost my brother 60 days ago today.
Right.
Pee-wee, our classmate.
Right.
You know what I mean? My first cousin. And, you know, he needed some help, man. And you know, some of us tried, some of us didn't. But it was too late, though. It was too late on a certain situation. I ain't gonna go into our family business, but fast forward, what I'm saying is, if you can help somebody, man, help them.
Right.
Man, help them.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, you might pull it back the store, man, a man there trying to wash your windows for $2 or $3. Them niggas in the back seat laughing. But you looking like, damn, what if that was me? You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to help me. Like, I don't need to be out here doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, lead me to another direction, man, for me to get myself together like this real. You know, and this is a Keeping It Real podcast. This is a Keep It Real podcast, right? So only the whole nothing right?
That's right.
Okay. I ain't gonna call no name, but he's somebody real close to me, and we bump heads. And I looked up to him, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the reasons why I'm here.
Okay.
Alive, you know.
Okay.
But I've seen this person, man, up here, right? Up here, up top, on top of everything. And I'm seeing him down here now. But the reason why I'm seeing him down here is because he didn't believe in God. Yeah,
You know, that's a big thing
he
now.
didn't believe in God. And you know what I'm saying, my man behind the scene probably know what I'm talking about, but you know, this is a real podcast, you know, and what I share, man, might help somebody else out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm not putting it out there to put nobody down.
Yeah.
If I did, I would call a name out, you know what I mean? So it ain't, it ain't for me to do that, but yeah, man, I done seen some things, I done seen this person, man, go from here to here, by not believing in God, not being responsible for his responsibilities.
Right.
And that's something I learned from. And if you catch me on my social media, you see I post my kids a lot, I talk about my kids a lot and all this and that, man. But you know, and I don't mean to get off subject, we're gonna get back to why we can't get along, but this is a part of it though. This is a part of it, you know what I'm saying? Because this is our foundation, you know what I'm saying, all together. But I learned some out of that situation, man, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. By me learning this and by me, you know, being there for my kids and my seeds, man, I got 6 of them, dog. You know what I'm saying? By me being there and not treating them one of them different, I done had everything I ever asked for. And that's real talk. In my younger years, I done did wrong, right? Them broken cribs, them robbed people, done got robbed myself. As soon as I got a house, after getting on the right road with this music thing back in 2012, somebody broke in and took everything I just put in a brand new. So I knew it was coming. That what goes around comes around thing is real. I mean, that goes around what comes around things is real though, but all that right there fall back on our kind.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
We're the only ones that do that.
I know somebody people.
And why is it that? Some. And the one that do it probably hang around our kind. And you know I ain't lying. Yeah, the one that do it, the other kind that do it, done been around our kind, and he done got adapted to it. But it's up to us to change this world. I don't mind pulling up at the store and you got a nice whip, bro. That look good as hell, that bro.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
Keep doing what you're doing. And you tell me, hey, I appreciate it, but get what? You can have the same thing now. Get on your shit. Get what? That man go get on his shit.
Me too.
He gonna get his shit.
Nah. Cause the easiest thing to do is to wear.
From my hood to your hood podcast, y'all. I'm telling you, man. Y'all feeling
I
this
don't
conversation.
like
I already
what
know.
other niggas got though.
Mm-hmm.
I like going to get my own.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's what make me go get my own. If I pull up at the store and say, you got some nice shit, you say, hey bro, you see what I'm driving, but you ain't speaking on what I'm driving. You telling me what shit, you can do the same thing.
But shit, I done got old enough too.
Why?
I don't care
But
about
that's the
what
thing
you
though.
shit.
Why is it that we hate on each other for having nice shit? Like if you got something nice, why
Because-
be mad at you or I hate on you or whatever?
They just got to go get it.
Because back in the days, once again, back in the days, like I said myself earlier, I said,
Try to go get it.
them folks used to have our kind entertaining them by hurting us. So go, but at the end of the day, it was like, they programmed us. Now, I did my research on some of this stuff. They programmed us to say, what it'd be like, look, you supposed to have more than he's supposed to have.
Right.
They tell his own, you supposed to have more than what he's supposed to have.
But where did it come from? Where did that stem from?
Fucking inner knowledge for us to tear each other down, man, from another person. Somebody, I mean, it's just what it is. We just gotta break that cycle, though. So we gotta break that.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You gotta break it.
Now I once felt like when we came over here from Africa, we came over here united.
We didn't come over here from Africa.
They brought
We
it.
did.
I feel like we did.
No, it ain't no, we ain't no, we ain't got nothing to do with
I get
Africa.
what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
We ain't
They
got
brought our
nothing to
ass
do
over
with
here. Yeah. They brought us over here, right?
Yeah.
So I once felt like
They
when
brought our
they
ancestors
brought us
over
over here, I once felt like we was once united, right? But I did my research.
You said what now?
I thought we was together.
When they got us all
When
over here.
we came over here,
They
we
got
had
us
no
over here.
choice. But see, before we even got on them slave ships, we was never together anyway.
But look, that was over selling.
You had different tribes,
Black
bro.
people that was selling slaves.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You had different tribes that was, you know, a little bit royal than the rest, and they felt like, you know, their slave mentality was if you did a crime.
How you think they got, look, don't mean to cut y'all say, but how you think they got to the levels of this class, middle class, and high class?
What you talking about?
Where do middle class, lower class, and high class come from?
Well, in America, there's
Now we know the high class are richest.
but we only have a middle class in America. Ain't no middle class nowhere else, you know, in the world.
And why is that?
Thank you. Why is it?
Right back to what I just said. You supposed to have more than he's supposed to have.